Today, we're going to be talking about the loved, possibly infamous Ghibli amusement park.
Ghibli.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another I Want My Neighbor to Be Totoro episode. We're the hosts. My name's MJ.
My name is Adam.
And we invite you to become our friends here on the MJ and Adam Show, where we talk full-on native English to help you improve your listening, as well as understand what the native mind thinks like, because English is not only grammar and how you pronounce stuff, but it's also the feeling of English. Yeah. Today, everyone, we're going to be talking about the recent news of the Ghibli Theme Park. All right, everyone. So this is actually news to me, which I didn't know about before we started this episode, everyone. I talked to Adam quickly about it, and he's like, oh, yeah, the Ghibli park, the amusement park. I was like, oh, my gosh, how did I miss this? How did you see it? I have no idea. We're not talking about the Ghibli Art Museum in Mitaka, but an actual amusement park. Yes, amusement park where you can go and be amused by the things you can find at the park. Now, we know the big amusement parks, the Disneys, the UFJs.
Yeah.
And they're always themed around whatever that company is producing. So different movies and cartoons that come out from that production company. And here is only one production company, Ghibli. And we know that so many people, they have such a love for Ghibli since their young adolescent childhood. And it continues on. Maybe the recent ones are a little meh, but still the love for the old ones continues on. And we still want to show the next generations these videos. Now we can go and live in it. We think about the Mitaka Art Museum when you go to the second floor, wherever it was, where you can see Neko bus. It's a small size one, but there's a Neko bus there. And all the kids are romping and stomping in there. And you see the parents just drooling at the windows, watching their kids play in the Neko bus. You know why?
Because they want to play too.
I want to sit on that Neko bus. Everyone wants to get in there, but they can't. It's only for kids. So here's our chance, everyone. All adults screaming, I love Ghibli. Here's our chance to go to a theme park, all revolving around Ghibli. I'm excited.
I'm excited on one side, but I'm worried on the other side. Because there's also the Moomin Valley Park. But it feels like I'm not in the world. When I go to the Ghibli Museum, what it did good was presenting Ghibli's information and movies and artifacts and stuff like that, showing little clips from videos that Miyazaki made, and you can get some kind of present when you watch them. So what I would like to see is something like a Disney theme park engulfed. I want to go inside Arietti's house and become her. The world that those movies have is so visually stunning. Nausicaa. Imagine you are able to enter that world in the theme park. That's the kind of experience that me as an adult wants to have.
Yes. And hopefully that's what happens, because it is, like it says, a theme park, not just a museum. And to be a theme park, I think everybody wants that to be in the world of Ghibli, because when you watch a Ghibli animated film, 90% of the time, it's Ghibli, from seeing the way it's animated, just from seeing the way it's been painted and made, the backgrounds and stuff. There's a very strong sense to it. So if they can translate that to a 3D real life thing. Now, I'm not talking about 3D as in that CG movie they did, that weird one. So this is going to be a park that's opening up in Aichi Prefecture. It's going to be promising free rides and full of surprises. That is going to mean you're going to have an expensive entrance fee. But hey, that's cool. I'm still going to go.
Yeah. I mean, Disney's expensive. We still go there.
I found an article, everyone, of course, on Sora News, because they always provide the most fun, entertaining information. So I'm going to read some parts of it right here. The official website has been launched shortly after the release of this past week's Ghibli Park teaser video, which primarily focuses on pre-existing real-life reactions of the house of the My Neighbor Totoro in the Aichi Expo Memorial Park. The just launched official website hasn't added a lot of concrete details just yet, but it does have a new piece of illustrated concept for the art of Ghibli's giant warehouse selection of the park, as well as a statement of what sets the Ghibli Park apart from other more conventional theme parks. Dude, I'm so excited. This year, everyone, 11月, November 1st, the first is happening. And the quote says, Ghibli Park does not have large-scale rides or theme park style attractions. Whoa, hey now. Hey, now, does not. That's why they're offering free rides, because there's no rides. It is a place where you can discover its secrets by walking along its path and through its forests with your own 2 feet, feeling the wind along the way. On November 1st, 3 areas, Ghibli's Giant Warehouse, Hill of Youth, and Dondoko Forest will open. I've heard in the past that there are 5 areas total, and that only 3 will be available to check out when it opens. So the other 2 will still be being made under construction. Yeah. We welcome you to the large warehouse full of Ghibli secrets and the world of buildings seen in our films. Okay. So they're going to have that sense of walking into the Ghibli movies like you were talking about. All right, Adam. So you were giving me some eyes when we were reading that part of it will not have a large scale rides or theme park style attractions. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. So that's like my worry is that it's just going to be kind of just like a walking around, and there's going to be some places, buildings to enter with movies or videos, interactive videos. Ghibli should have something like a Disneyland to do it justice for all of the wonderful films that were made, you know, not just a place where you can look at pictures. And
it's just a little difficult, I feel, just because of how grand Disney is. And we see that as like, that's the main thing, the comparing to Western films, animated films, it's Disney. And Japan, what do we have? Ghibli, which hits differently, you know? I think maybe that's why there could be concern, since it is so deeply rooted and it touches like the hearts of so many people. If they don't do it justice, then it's going to be like, oh, this kind of stinks. But hopefully they do. And I kind of like the way that they're taking the approach of don't put all these like flashy rides where you're going to be like, and take pictures with your friends going down the rides, but it's more in line with their movies. It's not flashy. It's not all about like action and stuff. And look how funny it is. Look at all these famous people that we have acting in it. It's about the story. It's about the journey that you see the main character go through.
Right.
And it feels like that's what they're trying to hit with this by not having these big attractions and just creating this kind of atmosphere. So you feel like this is the world of Ghibli. I think they're doing good. And there's
time will
plenty
tell.
of diehard fans who will enjoy it no matter what.
I'm pretty sure there will be. Yeah. I mean, even the museum is enjoyable, but there's things like what, I don't know what they're called. The robot statues. That was my highlight of that museum because it's like seeing an artifact from the movies. That is something that took me out of the whole fact that there was 2,000 people there at the same time wandering and taking pictures. And like, I'm thinking about the amount of people that are going to be there taking pictures and stopping and doing all that other stuff. And if there's nothing to take that out, like take me out of that, then I'll feel less involved in the theme park.
With every place, you know, it's like when you're going to a famous World Heritage site and everyone's going to, you're like, so beautiful, so cool. And then you get there, it's like crowded, many people, like so loud.
Many people I can't enjoy it because, I hate to bring up Disney again, but like when I go there, I can understand why this place is so fantastic because you are in a crowd of people, but you don't feel like you're in a crowd of people.
We just all have to wait and see. But I'm excited for it. Thanks for hanging out with us, everyone, with this one. Leave us a comment down below. Are you excited for this? Do you have high hopes or low expectations? Comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel as well.
That's it. We'll see you on the next step.